For the last few hours, I've been working with hawthorn berries and hawthorn leaves. It's a very tedious work, but worth it because this is the harvesting season. But we've been discussing mainly on Facebook the different ways of handling the berries, and there's different opinions and different preferences. There are some people that take the whole haws and they either dry them or they actually boil them and use the pulp that way. There are some people, I gather, that actually cut the haws, leave the stones in them and use them that way. Myself, I actually go the tedious route and take the stones out and just have the fruit. So here I have what I've done today. I've done previous other days, but here I have some fruit that I've taken stones away from. Here's some fruit here that I'm going to take stones out, and this is my bin that goes into the compost bin of the various waste. So I'm going to spend a few seconds to prove that you can actually take the stones out of the hawthorns. And that's the stone that fell in. There we go. I got the stone out of that. They're very, very soft. I find a quick squeeze and a peel, and it's very slow, of course. And this can take hours, but I haven't got the music on now, but this is a time when I listen to music, also to podcasts. And this is actually quite a meditation, very relaxing. But I'm not going to bore you silly by giving you a few minutes footage of me stripping down these hawthorn berries. But to get the point, they are soft enough to actually squeeze them. Now, half of what I gather here is going to go in for drying, probably, onto drying trays. And the other half I am actually going to make as one of the ingredients in jam. My actual intention, I don't know if I'll get time this evening or tomorrow, but the intention is to have hawthorn, blackberry and apple jam. It won't be very much, just a few pots for myself. I'm not going into commercial production, but some of this will be going into drying, and I've already done some previously. I'll see if I can dig the jar out and show you what I've done. Okay, this is my dryer here, and you can hear the motor whirring. Open the door. And here we have a drying tray full of hawthorn leaves. They're not dry yet, only put them in about an hour ago. But I was motivated to do this by Pearl Neptune, who was discussing this on Facebook. It's something I used to do years ago, and I haven't done for some time. But with her discussing it, I thought, yes, that's what I'm going to do. And another friend, Ina, she's also doing things with hawthorn. So this is really been very inspiring for me to actually get down to doing something with them. So I'll probably take a picture of these when they're dry. That might not be until tomorrow or the next broadcast. I do have a few trays of those, and some people are saying all their leaves are gone, they're dropped, and all they've got is the berries. But I had the luxury of both berries and leaves. But going out today, I see my leaves, the leaves on the trees I've got here have dropped. So we've caught up here at Carrowcrory. So here's my little collection of haw berries so far, and I've also dragged out my yarrow. Not very good light, is it? So let's see if we can, or let's see if I can get a nicer close-up. So there we go. You get a little bit more of the impression of the the dried haw berries that were done in the dehydrator. That's the haw berries there. Here's the yarrow. Oh, that looks a bit more interesting, doesn't it? That's a dried yarrow that I've already done. Interesting how you got the two shades of colour, but it's all roughly the same. It's how the light is. So that's some dried yarrow. The last thing I'm going to do here is show you how I prepare the haw berries for drying. As you see, I've taken the stones out, and here we have a tray that's out of the dehydrator, but those holes are too big. The haws would just go through. So what I've got is several sheets of this netting. So I put one piece of the netting on the top, like so. And here we have, there we go, a box of haws, wet ones, with the stones out. And I'm just going to scatter on the netting here. So I haven't put much there. As you can see, I could put 2 or 3 times as much. But I'm wanting to hold back some of these haws, making up a syrup that I'm going to add to the blackberries and apple for jam making. But this is good. This will be a nice quantity when it's dried to add to the dried leaves to make up a tea. It's enough for myself and for a few visitors when they come around. I will talk about the benefits of the tea in another video. So all I need to do now is put them into the dehydrator. Close the door, and they should take about 10 hours to dry. I've got them on quite a low temperature. I forget what it is. I think it's 75 degrees. I just know the setting from the knob out of instinct. So I'll come back another video and let you see what they look like, you see what the tea looks like, and I'll talk more about the benefits of hawthorn. Thanks for watching this video. If you would like to visit us at Carrowcrory Cottage and Labyrinth Gardens, please visit carrowcrorycottage.com first. For more videos like this, please subscribe below. Until the next Carrowcrory Journal, happy dreams.